Hi there, everyone. This is Emily with Flywheel. Today, we're going to walk through how to activate your customer data and export segments to Snapchat in under 5 minutes. So, the first step in activating our customer data with Snapchat is to connect our data warehouse to the Flywheel application. So, if I navigate over here to Datasets, we can see that I've actually already connected to my BigQuery instance. Connecting BigQuery to the app is actually quite simple. All we need is a one-time entry of the data warehouse credentials, and we're good to go. The app also supports connection to other data warehouses like Snowflake and Redshift, and connecting to those is also a quick and painless process. One of the biggest selling points of Flywheel is that when we connect to your data warehouse, we just sit right on top of it and allow you to segment your data within that existing architecture. When we click on one of the tables that have been connected in the app, we can have all of the data at this table at our fingertips, as well as the intelligence in the other tables. So now we can take advantage of data across tables and data sets to build specific and targeted audiences in only a few clicks, drastically reducing the time to value as opposed to most marketing technology taking upwards of 6 months. So now that we've connected to our data warehouse, we can navigate back to the Audiences tab. Centralized audience management is another significant differentiator of Flywheel. You might be used to marketing and sales ops building their audience in silos, which isn't all that efficient or strategic. With Flywheel's platform, we centralize all audience building, which allows for much more collaborative and purposeful customer targeting for an organization. So here we can see there are 31 audiences built so far. All of the details for the audiences are below, and we can see 5 audiences currently exporting to destination platforms on a set cadence. Now we can navigate to the audience builder to create a new audience. The beauty of this audience building platform is that it requires no coding or engineering expertise. This means that audience building is accessible for anyone and can be incredibly efficient. So anyone who needs to build audiences are able to self-serve audience building instead of relying on other teams to build the audience for them. So today, let's build a sample audience. California likely spenders. First, we may want to exclude an audience from our audience. So for example, we may want to exclude California recent purchases. We can exclude this audience and then move on to build the rest of the audience. So next we can build segments using any criteria across any fields in your data warehouse. So let's say we're targeting West Coast individuals who tend to open emails from your company and have purchased in the past 3 years. Maybe we also want to filter down to individuals who have made more than 5 transactions. So as we're building out this audience, you can notice that in the top right, the audience size is automatically updating every time we add a criteria. So as we're building out our audience, the data warehouse is being queried live, and we can see exactly how many customers fall within the criteria. Below the audience size, we can see the revenue uplift associated with the audience. The treatment and control split dictates how much of the audience will ultimately be targeted with the campaign as a way to evaluate the performance. The last feature we can chat about is audience breakdown. So we have the ability to see a more granular view of our audience across any criteria in your data warehouse. So in this case, we can set up a city breakdown to see how customers are geographically distributed. So all of these features can provide users with a better understanding of who they're targeting to inform their audience building. So once I'm happy with my audience, I can click out of the audiences and navigate back to my audience, and I can click export. Then I can export straight to my Snapchat account. Keep in mind this audience will be kept in sync, so any individuals who come to fit the criteria or no longer do will be automatically added or dropped from the audience in Snapchat. This way, we'll always have the most up-to-date audiences to build the campaigns on top of. So that's how to, in only a few minutes, build an audience on top of your data warehouse and export it to Snapchat.